Welcome back to your 5 Minute Football Fix. I'm Stephen Moran.
I'm Jeff Ellis, and it is Wednesday, October 17th or 18th, 2011.
It is the 18th. Look around, Jeffrey. We are at the Pennyhill Park Hotel in Surrey. I love this place. It's beautiful.
This place, I can move here and I can be comfortable here. Right now, this is the home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for the week. Often it is home to the England national rugby team.
Yeah, there was a rugby team here watching the Tampa Bay Buccaneers practice. We're going to get to that. We're also going to talk about Carson Palmer, now an Oakland Raider. I thought you weren't going to get traded.
Yeah, Mike Brown said no.
Then we're also talking about coaches not getting fined. And we'll also talk about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers getting here early for this game. All right, Jeff.
First up, look around. If you can't imagine being here for a week and then feeling, you know, I feel relaxed, I feel good, I think I'm ready to play a football game.
Yeah, well, we feel sorry for the Chicago Bears because the Bucs are already acclimated to being here overseas. They've got to practice their first practice.
They're finishing their first practice right now.
And they already look good. They already look fun. They already look refreshed. The Bears aren't planning on getting here until Friday. Big mistake, we think, because by the time the players get acclimated, it's football time.
It absolutely is. Some of the other things going on in the league, the trade deadline came and went on Tuesday with a lot more action than we usually see at the trade deadline. It's usually a yawn, and this time it was a much bigger yawn.
The big name, Carson Palmer. That's right, the Oakland Raiders went to Cincinnati with Jason Campbell going down with broken collarbone. They went to Cincinnati and they said, we need the Carson Palmer. And Mike Brown,
they made out like bandits. Mike Brown came away with this year's first-round draft pick, and the year after that, second-round draft pick provisionally could go up if Carson plays well enough.
That's right. Could turn to a first-rounder depending on how Carson plays. The other trade, the Philadelphia Eagles traded running back Ronnie Brown to the Detroit Lions for Harrison and a conditional second-round pick. So there was a lot of movement. Generally, you don't see that in the NFL, but there was movement here in the trade deadline.
Stephen, how do you think the Carson Palmer situation works out for Oakland?
I think it's great. I think he's ready to play because the offense that the Oakland Raiders run, similar to the Cincinnati Bengals offense, same vocabulary. They use numbers rather than names and words. I think he's ready to play this Sunday. I think he'll be great.
Head coach of the Oakland Raiders had worked with Carson while he was with Cincinnati, so we think that's a good move for them. But Cincinnati, they made out like bandits, and Mike Brown, he learned a little lesson on stubbornness, that when you give in, eventually you may get a lot.
Speaking of bandits, Jim Schwartz and Jim Harbaugh, after their little altercation on the sideline, didn't get fined by the league. Basically, the league says since there was no fighting, there's not enough there to fine them.
So basically, you're allowed to get in each other's grills and have a go with each other as long as you don't punch anyone. Short of that, it's all good.
That's all good. Then, finally, Jeffrey, here we are just a few days away from Game 5, International Series, Part 5, Bears-Bucks at Wembley Stadium. And as we said, we just saw the Bears practice. We're going to roll some
Buccaneers
of that.
Practice.
Now, Buccaneers practice. We'll see the Bears practice, hopefully, whenever
Friday,
they decide
assuming
to
they get here.
What was your sense, Jeff? I mean, it felt fun to me.
They're FuYungry. I've decided that Raheem Morris is dead wrong. They're FuYungry. They're fun, young, and hungry.
FuYungry.
That's right.
Not just Yungry, but FuYungry.
That's right.
Fun, young, and hungry. I agree. If you, as you take a look at this, they're loose. They're here having a good time already. I think that coming early was good. They can kind of they're already acclimated, Jeff, and it looks like they are ready to go for the Chicago Bears come Sunday.
They're absolutely ready, and the coaching staff is doing a terrific job, and these guys are a lot of fun, and they're ready to roll. You know, the coach says that it's their downside and it's one of their strengths, that they can bounce back from any situation. So they're not going to be too low from coming off the loss to the 49ers. They're not going to be too high coming off a divisional win with the Saints.
And here's Raheem Morris talking about this younger team.
Young and hungry football team. And you know, one day by the slip of the tongue, these guys in the front row, they made me nervous one day, and I just said Yungry. And then it kind of stuck, and it's kind of who we are. You know, our football team is the youngest football team in the National Football League, and we're proud of that. We keep drafting people, getting better. We keep adding to this young talent. This young talent roster that Mark Dominic and his staff have been able to put together. And now we're just going out there and we're playing young, we're playing fast, we're playing hard, we're playing consistent. And that's what Yungry is about, this young, talented, hard-playing football team.
All right.
One of the things I liked about Buccaneers practice this morning was some of the guys were complaining about the cold. You see Stevens fine in short sleeves.
I love it.
I need a scarf and a hat because it's quite cold here. And some of the players were complaining. One of them said,
Not
I
cold.
played in Chicago for 2 years. This is called July.
That's right. It's beautiful weather. It's football weather. We are here, and we'll come back to you soon with more from London. I'm Stephen Miranda.
I'm Jeff Ellis.
For your 5-Minute Football Fix. Out.